No, God didn't want Jesus to be crucified. Jesus chose to be crucified. God wanted Jesus simply to complete his mission, but he did. I finished the work that thou gavest me. I'm out of here. Chose to be crucified because it drew attention to what was needed to be attended to. It's a story that's lasted down the ages, appropriately to a fallen world, that might be touched by one who goes through such an experience voluntarily, apparently for their sake. And if it doesn't touch them, goodness, where are they? For those that have ears to hear will hear. And he drew attention to himself by doing so. And I don't know, with his supernormal powers, whether he suffered in the same way as many have been crucified have suffered. He seems to have had an incredible presence of mind the way he talked. You know, he arranges his mum to be looked after by the beloved disciple, and he discusses things with two others being crucified with him. I mean, can you do that when you're in such pain and suffering and agony? Normally, I don't think so. So I hope to goodness that if it were not a story but a history, then I would hope to goodness that his supernormal powers enabled him not to suffer. Of course. Of course. But I take refuge in it being a story. And it's a story that captures our attention, and no harm is done by it. Unless it's misunderstood, of course. In which case you get the Christian church. And the history of the Christian church in the last 2,000 years is some indication of the degree to which it's got it wrong and misunderstood the message. So, I say it again. I do not want my children to be crucified. I am not asking for that. I am not wanting that. For goodness sake, you know how to be a good parent. How much more me? Thank you, Dad.